I'm Brian.
I'm Debbie.
And we're the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. Blind Sample Sunday.
What number?
Gonna have to double check, but I think it's 14. So that would be XIV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. Deb's gonna pour these, and while she's doing that, I just want to see something. This is how I look when I'm standing. I don't know. We'd have to zoom out and you'd see everything.
The ceiling.
And I don't
He's
know.
a big boy.
And I don't know if you can hear me with that mic down way low. That's my fear. So that's my fear, is the audio and the framing for the video. All right. We don't know what we have here. This definitely looks lighter than what we just poured and didn't taste in color. Well, let's stick around and find out our thoughts, our initial thoughts on this blind sample. Baker Drinks. Baker Drinks, Dave Vogel saying, we don't know where this is coming from. Stick around. All right, we're back.
That was quick.
Deb's been nosing. Off the nose, it's gonna say it's not rocking my world, but
Average.
I am not a nosologist.
You're good at picking it.
Oh boy, it's got decent legs though. I'm not even gonna show you, Bob.
Nah, the legs aren't.
Did you sip yet?
No.
No.
That's the first sip of the day. Ooh.
It's interesting.
That. Going back again.
I wasn't gonna say it's not overly sweet, but I definitely got some
Butterscotch. That's butterscotch. Buttery butterscotch. Definitely.
I was gonna say I got some fruits off of it, like cherry.
Whoa.
Let me go in again.
Ooh.
Definitely got some proof to it. Ooh, boy.
I like that.
Put some hair on my chest. Let me see.
No, I don't think it's that proofy.
Got a little hair popping out there. Oh, bonus points if you know the shirt, the band. All right, we're gonna dig into this. We're gonna rate it. You don't think it's that bad?
That high?
Okay. Maybe it's because my first drink out of school. You know, I keep a
Mine
little,
too.
little in the desk drawer, little in the desk drawer. No, I don't. Okay, stick around. We're gonna go in a little deeper and then we're gonna rate this independently. We're back. I have a feeling that's because I had to analyze, and you get zero flavor notes off of me for this one here. I'm gonna say this wasn't one of my favorites, but you're gonna like it. So I'm probably like this, and I'm probably like this, and you're probably like this, and I'm all. All right.
Okay.
Want to dig in?
Yep.
All right. The nose. What do you got?
The nose, I just give it's decent. I can't really get anything off it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Maybe that'd be mad, but it's decent. It's not.
So give me a number.
unappealing.
I want
7.
number.
7.
Yeah, I gave it a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Will you go with 6? Or do you want me to do decimal scoring?
No, I'll go with a 6. I was going back and forth, so.
Yeah. All right. So 6. We're going to go with the front.
The front I like. I give it an 8. Oh no, wait. Do mouthfeel first. I think it was oily.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. And I think it got creamier as
a little
with
water.
a little bit of water.
Yeah, it's thick. It's not thin. Oily?
Oh my God. It's at that moment, it had to rest that long for me to get it, and I'll discuss it in a second. I might bump that up just on that sip alone. What I just sipped right there, what I sipped. We're going to talk about it in a second. I'm agreeing with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mouthfeel. What do we give it? An 8?
Yes.
Okay. So let's
I
go.
give it a 7. Oh, 7.
7?
Yeah. It's decent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to give it an 8?
I can give it an 8.
Okay.
Right.
Just because I lowered yours on the other one, we'll raise this one up. It'll come. All right.
How scientific.
So, this is all very hokey.
All right, front.
Go ahead.
I get butterscotch and butter from the very first initial sip, even adding water. I don't know what you get.
I think on that sip that you saw me before, the Brock's golden yellow butterscotch, that's what I got.
Yeah.
But I think I needed to wait so long between sips because because the funkiness of the finish was messing with it. So like if you're sipping and you go back, you're getting the back end all the time is overshadowing the front end. So if you're going to get it right away, so when we had that long break and then I went in and tried it again, like, oh my God, it almost knocked me over butterscotch.
Did you taste it or was it mind over matter?
No, because when you said it, I wasn't getting it, right? So it's like I waited so long to try it again. The finish in the back end subsided, whatever I was getting there, and then I was able to try that and get the butterscotch. So that changed my score. Your mind's gonna be blown when you get my score.
I get an 8.
I had it as an 8. I changed it to a 9.
Really?
Yeah.
It was good.
Do you want to?
No, I'm gonna do an 8.
Leave it at an 8.
Yeah.
So should I make it an 8.5?
Okay. I'm so easily.
Okay. So
You can talk me into anything.
the front is, I really enjoy.
Now the back, I just get some heat.
Okay. So the back, I wrote down while I was drinking it, and that was clouding my judgment for the front. I wrote down medicinal. I wrote down I thought it was tannic, and I thought the water brought out the oakiness. I did not care for the back end.
I thought the back end was okay. Tannic, maybe that's what I'm getting.
And unfortunately, that's your last impression, right? I mean, you remember the first thing, but what you what you get is the back end, and the finish is what your last.
I didn't mind the back end.
Yeah, I didn't care for it. So what was your?
I give it a 7.
And I gave it a 6. We're gonna make this work with these decimals. We're gonna give it a 6.5. Trust me, the math is gonna work out beautifully.
What about the finish? It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like one note. I get that butterscotch, and not much happens, a little funk, and then it ends.
Yeah. Okay, so the finish was decently long, but I didn't really care.
I don't know if it was cinnamon, peppery. I got a lot of heat on the finish.
I think the pepper. What do you think the proof is?
I'm guessing 112.
Okay, I was gonna say like 120-ish. All right, so what'd you get for the finish?
I give it a 7.
Okay, finally we agree on something. All right, so those are our numbers, and this is Deb's favorite part. We're gonna do the.
I'm glad he doesn't do it on camera.
Okay. I'm going to do the math right now, Deb.
And we're back. What's that rating?
Before we discuss that rating, smash that like button.
Subscribe.
And ring that bell, ding, 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 for notifications. I have a feeling that I've been letting down my viewers because when we do the premiere, everyone's like waiting for Hulk smash and stuff.
Yeah.
They're not getting it, so I had to play to the crowd, okay? All right.
Okay.
Deb hates it, but Wait till I dress up as the Hulk. Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
Let's get your Hulk hand.
I better start lifting, juicing. All right. So
Juice.
the rating. What do you think it is?
7.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's a 7.3, which is decent.
Yeah.
7.3. What is Deb?
7.3 is decent.
Decent, average. It's a little bit above average. I think the back end hurt this pour, and the lack of a nose is what. If we were just rating it on the front of the pour, this would be like phenomenal. But
Well, the nose doesn't offend me.
no, but
The
it's
back doesn't
it's not
offend.
doing it any favors either. I think the back end kind of dinged it.
So what do you think?
Well,
I buy everything. Oh, you pass?
I'm gonna be like, it's price dependent on mine. So how about we look at what it is and see what the price is, and then we'll determine.
All right. It's a Bull Run American whiskey, aged 15 years. Wow, it was light for 15 years.
Okay, and I was close.
116 on the proof.
And I said 120.
I said 112.
Okay, and we're pretty darn close to each other. What is it again?
The proof?
116.3?
116.3.
I think she's got me by a little bit.
Dave Vogel. Dave, I like
No,
this.
I'm closer. I win. I'm off by 3.7. You're off by 4.3.
But you went over, so just like
What is this? The Price is
Yes.
Right?
you don't want it to go over.
Okay, so we're gonna pause this video. Fisher's got to look at his. Nope. Beep, beep. All right. We're back, and obviously I do zero research for this ahead of time. I don't know what it is, but I could have something here. What do I have? This is what I have. This Bull Run American whiskey. It's a bourbon van pick. We watched them guys before. Yeah. This is bourbon. Does it say it on here? Bourbon van pick, right? Age 15 years, 116.3 proof. It is 96% corn and 4% malted barley. So since it's so high in corn, maybe that's why we're getting the
Butterscotch.
yeah. But since it's such a high age statement, maybe that's why we're getting the tannic and the oak at the end, right? I gotta look up the price. I don't know what this costs. Dave?
I think it's gonna be a little pricey.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I think you're
15
right.
years?
I think you're right. And I'm not paying a lot of money for it. That's just me. I'm cheap in my old age. Deb's gonna buy it, so if she has a few drinks in her, she'd probably buy a couple bottles. You know how it is. All right. So if you had maybe not necessarily this, but Bull Run. That's tough to say
Bull
after
Run
you had a few.
American whiskey.
Yeah.
15 years.
If you had this, leave a comment below. We thank you for watching.
And remember, bourbon is for sharing. Share the video.
Cheers, everyone. We got nothing to drink. We obviously must have enjoyed it because our glens are empty. Enjoyed the video. Smash the like button. Leave a comment below. And subscribe to our station.